Hi everyone, this is a little Christmas puppy ornament that we're going to make, and I know some of you have asked for the dog, and I know I had him on here once before, but the audio wasn't very good, so let's hope this is better. Now you can also make his ears sticking straight up out of his hat if you want a dog with pointy ears, and you can also make him in whatever colors you want. So let's get started. This is the clay that I used, and of course the blush and my tools. And I'm making the dog bone out of the beige Super Sculpey. And you can use a cookie cutter for this if you want, but you don't really need to. And he is going to be sitting on the dog bone. And remember, I just started a Facebook group for all of you, and we have a few members already, and I'm happy to see you all there. And oh gosh, I just banged my hand on something. So it's just a basic little dog bone biscuit looking thing we're making. We have 3 dogs here. They're not really crazy about dog bones. You know, milk bone, biscuit things. They're like, take it or leave it. So I'm making my dog black and white. So we're going to roll a tapered triangle. Don't make it too flat. And the tapered end will go to the bottom. And if you watched the video with the owl, this is actually how we also started the owl, except the owl was sitting on a branch. And we're going to roll 2 logs. And these are going to be his back legs. And as I've said before, we're not out to be realistic. There are some really great artists out there who use polymer clay to make very realistic looking dogs. That's not me. I'm just making some fun Christmas ornaments. And we're going to do, now don't cut all the way through. This is just the little indentations. Just do not cut through. And that's for his 2 front legs. And we're going to roll 2 little balls for his paws on the back legs. So we have 2 black and white dogs in the house. A big one and his mini-me, who chews everything up. And we're just going to make indentations for the paws. And we're going to make 2 balls for the front paws. They're going to be white. I also have a black and white cat living at my house, and an all black cat. This is also a very quick ornament to make. And like I said, use whatever colors you want. You don't really have to do the colors I'm doing. I'm just kind of modeling this black and white dog after our black and white dogs that we have at the house here. Yes, now you see, this could easily be a cat. Put a cat head on that, you've got a cat. Now see how I kind of tapered that towards the top? Oh, I don't feel very energetic this morning. I've not had my coffee yet. Ooh. And I have a lot to do today. We are going to attempt, right, we're making his bow tie. Today we are going to attempt to clean my brother's giant fish tank. And when I say giant, I'm talking 8 feet long by 2 feet wide and about 2 feet high. And it needs a really good cleaning. It has algae growing in it that looks like black hair. It's really gross. So that might be my project for the day. Take all the big rocks out. Okay, I should be talking to you guys about the ornament. Now we've made bows before, so we just textured that and put a little red ball in the middle. And this is really a generic dog because I don't do dog breeds. Okay, I did the Dalmatian, but you know, the Dalmatians were big, what, 20 years ago, maybe more. And that's really when I started doing the Dalmatians, was when that 101 Dalmatian thing was going on. But I think that's really the only breed I made to actually sell at the shows. If I do a different breed, it's usually just for special orders. Now here we're doing the ears. And he's got kind of the floppy ears. And like I said, if you have a dog with pointy ears, just put the hat on and have the ears sticking out of the hat. And now with the mouth, you don't have to make this part quite as big as this. You could make it even smaller. Because I know this dog is kind of cartoony looking. But I like him. I hope you do too. Looking at the head, just the head, you could think we were making a cow. We will be making cow heads. Boy, they were big sellers in the 80s. The cows, oh my gosh. I don't know what the deal was with that. Now we have a nose. Now I'm doing his eyes in clay, but you can also paint the eyes on if you prefer. I am doing this early in the morning. My brother goes to dialysis at 6 in the morning, so I try to get a lot of things done while he's gone. So while the house is quiet, I'm trying to work on this. But I'm so hungry right now. Oh my goodness. All right, so we put the white in and we put the little black clay on, and we're going to give him some little eyebrows. Now remember, when you do the black of the eye, don't put it in the middle because then you get that deer caught in the headlights look. Unless you're doing an owl, then you want that stare, but not with these. And he doesn't really need eyebrows either. If you paint the eyes on, I don't think you really need eyebrows. Make some nostrils. And this is his mouth. I mean, you could paint the mouth on, but I think it's nicer this way. I think I could have had a little better control there, especially the right side. But he's going to have a tongue. So we're going to open the mouth up a little bit. You know, every dog has to have his mouth hanging out. And you don't have to do the tongue, but hey. And now if you don't have the pink, I'm doing a pink tongue, so I'm making a red and white, not mixing them. You can do a red tongue. But you don't have to buy all the different colors because you can mix your colors to the way you want them. I don't go by any formula for mixing new colors. I just do it until I like what it looks like and then I'll use it. See, I'm happy with that pink, so that's good for me. So I was going to talk about the coronavirus, but I won't because then if somebody watches this next year, they'll go, oh, that's old news. So we won't be talking about that. Usually I do the pink in the ears with the blush, but since he has black ears, we're going to put a little pink clay in there. We're not going to put a tail on him because that's behind him. We don't really see it. We're going to keep the back flat. And he is sitting on some greenery, Christmas greenery, which is on top of the bone. And of course, his name will go on the bone. You can also use your garlic press to make this green part. That's up to you. And some little red balls. Now, as I was saying, I'm going to be cleaning the fish tank today. It's a big tank, and it only has like 6 fish in it at the moment. And I think I'm going to take my brother on an outing to the fish store, get him out of the house a little bit, and he can pick out some new fish for his tank. It's a freshwater tank, not a saltwater tank, so, but I think he would enjoy that. So now we have to make his hat. And I'm sure over the past few videos, if you've been watching, you have made many hats. So it's just a pointed triangle. And this is going to be like a Santa hat. So we'll have the white brim and the little white ball. And I did not wash my hands between the red and the white. Now remember, if you're going to do production work and you're doing a lot of the red, make sure you wash your hands. Get that red off your hands before you touch the white. Oh, and if you come and join us on Facebook, I'll put a link, of course, our holly and berries, and I'll put a link in the description below. And I just love seeing what everyone is making. It's so much fun. I mean, when you teach people how to make something, to actually see what they've made is probably the best part of the whole process. So make sure you post your pictures and show us what you made. And here we go. Blush before you bake. Just a little bit on this guy, not much. Just a little. Now, I should have put a little blush on his tongue too. That might have helped. Don't forget the hook. Here we go. And all done. And make sure you bake him according to the instructions on your package of clay. We should give him a name. I have to think about that. Doesn't he look happy? He looks like a happy dog. Well fed. That's all dogs care about, is what they eat. And that is it, everyone. Can you imagine we got through that so quickly? And I will see you next time. I hope you watch all the way to the end. And remember, like and subscribe. See you next time, guys. Bye.